All right, here we go. Officially now, 26 minutes late, but who's counting, right? Valorant action tonight. We're going to get our picks in here. We can see both halves. Our team cannot see who the enemy is picking until they lock in. We have a quick lock-in from Jaden here on the Raze, attacking on Ascent. I believe our team comp from last week was Raze, Fade, Chamber. Actually, yeah, this was our exact team comp from last week. So, if they lock in, we'll be seeing the same champs or agents. I feel like I play a lot of League of Legends here. So, other team has actually already locked in, so seems pretty prepared. They got KO, Astra, Jet, Killjoy, and Fade. Not sure of the ranks here, but we can probably expect that KJ to be playing on, oh boy, A site, holding it down. Holding down Boathouse and stuff like that. Getting some other picks here. Choose your agent. And we got a lock-in from Jermaine now at the Chamber, lock-in from Suki Sky. Ish is going to be on the Fade, and Revamp on the Brimstone. So the same comp that we saw last week in our match against Westchester U. And here we go. Round one, first round. B site. We'll probably expect to see the KJ on B. Get it going. I get some noise for our Falcons. If you're in the Campus Center lounge or in the chat, please, we need your energy right now.
Anyone feeling generous?
Our players are. Looks like we're going to start off with an A push. Probably still communicating. We got a lot of time in this first round to talk strategy. Brim's buying all full smokes. Sky has her flash. A little bit of mix from our Raze here. No shields, but full utility. Fade, very standard buy of Ghost and a Wolf. But our players are grouping up over here around A site, so see an A site push. Maybe Jermaine with the cross on tree, playing Chamber. If we get the rotate, maybe we'll be able to take back B. Jermaine should be able to hear it. He's got a TP set up for B. Let's get in this first round. KO knife comes in from A, hits no one, so no information given there. We have a slow push, looks like setting up here on our A site. Very standard setup from the other team too. They got kind of a mid player, he's more closer to A. We're going with a delayed push, so 2 people per site and a mid player, the KO. I believe we're probably waiting for a minute here to storm the site. We're going to get this eye to come in first from Fade, see how many spots we can get, information for our team, and give some wall hacks, because that's what Fade does. Just waiting on some sort of signal here, playing it slow. They waited for the KO knife again, that's interesting. We're going to get our push in here. Nikon with the 2K to start off. The 2 of our players down, but the round's not over yet. We did waste a lot of time just standing there, so we got to make a decision on whether we're going to go A or B site here.
30
Jaden
seconds
with the peek
left.
mid. Only 30 seconds left in the round.
Launching smoke.
Brim smoke off mid. Maybe we get a push over to tree here, but the KO is watching it. Got to be careful. Very low health for our Raze as well. The other 2 players are untouched. Only 14 seconds left. The bomb takes 4 seconds to put down. We really got to get going. Raze is on site. We get a Ish gets kill on the Astra. 4 seconds. We're not gonna be able to get the plant down. Let's see if we can get the money at least. No play and no kill there. Very close. Wasted a lot of time that round figuring out if we wanted to go A or not. So not a bad round. We still got a couple picks. Not all of them were able to save their gun. A lot of them are gonna have to rebuy their armor as well. So let's check the econ. Another standard buy out for Virginia Tech. Buying SMGs and full shield, and then the Jet looks like she's saving up. Maybe going to be their AWPer. We'll see how that pans out. But very standard, full save here for the Falcons. Chamber is peeking mid with his Deagle that he gets for $100 per shot. See here, the Astra's pushing up close, but because of the smoke, nobody can really see here. Astra Bubble's going down now. Nobody knows. Oh, but Jermaine smells it out, gets the pick. First pick of the round. Nikon with 2 KOs. Suki cleans it up. So 2 for 2 trade here. We're pushing into B site. Ish is actually already on site. Not Ish. Ah, the enemy Fade is still on site. She got tagged up though. Ish got tagged up. Let me figure out what all of our numbers here are. Here we go with our push into site. Suki's first to go. Get shot in the back from Market. Ish taking some shots at the KO in Market. We have Revamp and Ish left on Fade and Brim. It's a 3v2 situation, so very winnable. We're probably going to have to execute on B here. 3v2. We have utility on just our Fade.
Last player standing. Down B.
Alright, it's not a bad round. We still took 2 guns off of them. The second round, when we lose the first round like that, is going to be a save for us anyway. It's going to be extremely hard to win just from economy. So taking as many guns off as possible is huge there. We should see our first full buy or close to full buy here. All of our players buying Vandals and full shields and a lot of utility. Probably not super full for the players who haven't gotten a kill yet. But very close to full, if not full, from all of our players. Revamp setting up early these smokes. Looking at a B push here, maybe. Jaden's the first to peek on our duelist. Gets spotted out by the Fatal. E. Asher putting her smokes down to deny the push into B site. But they only have 1 on B. We don't know that. We're going to get some action here mid. Jet goes down. 1-for-1 trade again. For the attacking team, probably a better trade to take the 1-for-1. We're going to see a peek here from Tree. It was just the shoulder peek. KO baits out the shot from our mid player. Here we go, the slow into B. We got some action over on Boathouse, B site. So kind of a split thing coming out here. With some shots on Market, but that's okay. They might think that we're going to execute B, but we have a lot of players Tree. Flash comes through, Revamp dodges it. So once again, finding ourselves in a little bit of a down situation. We got 3v4 to get the bomb down, hopefully get a site win. It's still 1 player on B site.
30 seconds left.
Where is their 4th player?
Died mid. Astro died mid.
It's not a 4th. Oh no, that's attacking. Alright, so we are actually a player up. And we're executing on the B right now. Hit the door might have been broken. Good peek from Jaden. Gets the entry into site. 2v4. We're going to get the bomb down here. 1 enemy down. Jermaine peeking on spawn. We can sniff out that player in Market too. Just a matter of holding the site now. And Jaden with the final kill there. Alright, let's go. First round for AMC. That's our first buy round. Usually when you lose that first pistol round, you're usually destined to lose the second one just because of what guns are being bought. So, winning that 3rd round, our first buy round, is pretty huge. It means that we don't have to save again this round. How's the stream quality tonight? I'm actually joining you guys from our Tagliatella Broadcasting Center, so I had to set up the stream settings all over again. Hopefully they're good. Another split here. Jermaine's going to get some action here on B, although he's the only player. Nice peek! 1-for-1 trade. They might be thinking that the B is coming out when all of our players on A, but some steps here for Noise. Astra might know. Sets up her smokes. We're walking though, trying to get some info. Try not to give out which site we're going just yet. The smokes come down. This would be a great time to peek. He might have seen that jump from KJ there. Got the... Alright, here we go. Executing off the Fade spot. Jaden's into sight. Gets the spray down on KJ. Here we go. Revamp's planting the bomb. We get a pick in Tree as well. So a 3v3 situation, bomb down. I'd say advantage us just because that bomb is ticking down. Enemy team is on a time limit to win this round. Killing our 3 members is not enough. You also have to defuse that bomb, which takes 4 seconds, just like the plant. Setting up some default kind of positions here. We do have the fade ult. Might get used here. It does. He's going to spot out 1 in tree. I don't know if she got the 2 in heaven, but a pick comes out. 1v1. We went.
Enemy remaining.
Lose that round. If they get the defuse, I believe they have enough time. The player's actually dead. Oh, it's going to be very close. Oh, the clutch happens. The bomb goes off. See, that's huge. Getting the plant down right there wins us that round. We're able to apply so much pressure based on the time. That's another huge round because if you look at our economy, it takes 3,900 to buy a Vandal or a Phantom. Plus full shields. Vandal and Phantom are the 2 most popular guns in this game. They're the 2 kind of staples. So if you see all of our players getting a full buy while the enemy team's still kind of stuck on pistols here. So we have a huge advantage just with the economy this round. Very close to some of our ults as well. 2 off the brim, 1 off the chamber. The chamber ult's kind of used more for save rounds though. But as far as influence goes, very close to a couple of our ults that are really locked down and get in these sights for us. Setting up with a slow B, they actually don't have anybody on B, Virginia Tech. But we don't know that. Have to be very cautious. With the gunshots coming through, they might get the rotate in. Ish getting tagged up a little bit, gonna get healed up by the sky. That's what it's for. Use the utility if you got it. Wolf goes in, spots nothing. We're going to get an execute here from Jaden. He's in the site. Closes the door. Picked off by the Sheriff KO. Ish with a frag. And we're going to get the bomb down again, it looks like. Shot through the smoke. Nice pick from Ish. Oh boy, that's scary. Alright, 2v3 situation. Ish goes down, just gonna leave Suki in the back to clutch this up 3v1. He did do it last week. Let's see if we can do it again.
Blinded.
Getting the pick out, playing very safe. The other team, while the time is ticking, still has a lot of time here to retake. They're gonna spot out backside so they know where he is. Gonna get the peek on him and the defuse here. So kind of a sad round to lose since, you know, they were not able to buy and we were, but that's okay. We should still have close to a full buy coming up. If not, kind of a light, weird buy. Like I said, 3,900 for a full buy. Yeah, we're going to buy some SMGs, maybe some utility. We call this buying for next. So we want to make sure that we can buy our next round. Light buy here, get as many picks as we can. Maybe even get the round just like they did. So gonna see what looks like a B start here. Chamber gonna ult, like I said, an Econ ultimate. It gives him a free operator. This is actually a one shot to anywhere, even not the head. So, you might get 145 in the toe or through a wall, but this is a great gun to just get some picks, get some economy back for our team as well. Might get peeked out by the Astra here. She shoulder peeks it, gets the info, no shot comes out. Ooh, firing through the wall, putting some damage on Jermaine. Still peeking here. A whiff from Jermaine, but that's okay. Ish is getting... Sorry, the enemy Fade is getting pretty aggressive. Might push Jermaine from behind her. He has to be careful. He has no idea. She's looking at him. I don't think... Yep. Alright, the kill comes through. That's a big piece of utility down, especially since Chamber ult's there. But the Jet is going to peek here. Peek mid. Does Revamp get the kill? Does not.
Spike down mid.
5-0'd that round. Not the best round, but a very hard one to win based on economy. So 4-2 is the score in favor of Virginia Tech right now. Probably harder to attack on this map than it is to defend. Kind of an even map though, so.
There.
Like I said, this is the most we've played on attack this entire season so far, so kind of showing here. I don't know if it's what we need to work on. Virginia Tech is a completely different team than Westchester U.
Where are you?
And it is very early. We do have 12 whole rounds as half. We could still sweep the next 6 and go 8-4 for the half. Legged from the operator. Ish is gonna have to fall back. Jaden with the ult. The shoulder peeks from Virginia Tech are actually very good. This will get spotted out. Oh boy, she's got a shorty. Gets tagged up. That's okay. We should be able to get the heal with Sky. Nice peek. Good trade. Trade on the operator's huge there. Still kind of low. A lot of our shield have been drained. Nice pick from Jaden. He's going ham. Probably execute here or maybe even go back to B site, but I think the players are going to want to just go to B. Kind of scary with the KJ all set up. Killjoy is very good when she has time to set up on a site and let you come to her. Astra getting aggressive there. Ish takes her out. We have the Fade ult once again. Jaden's going to get in with the blast pack. Has his ult as well. Nice shot. Alright, 1v4 here. We did pick up the operator from the jet, and we might see the peak here. Just not impatient enough, though. Oh boy. This is very scary. The call-out's going to come out tree. Jermaine probably shouldn't peek this again. He wants to save this operator really bad. She does not know where that teleport was, so Jermaine's actually sneaking here. Might be able to get the sneak from behind. The Fade should save the gun. 1v4, especially with no time left, is not going to happen, the retake. So we are going to see a save. All of our players are going to get off the bomb site so we can save our guns. The operator coming over to our chamber is pretty big here. Chamber's very good with the operator, so much so that his ult actually gives him a free one. So getting one for free off of the enemy is also very good. And only one of our players dying that round. We should be able to get a buy come through from him. Jaden should be able to buy Suki, so he should have a full buy. And the enemy team will have a full buy too, since that Killjoy is really saving up a lot of money. Able to buy out the Jet, I believe, needed to buy because she bought the operator. So 4-3, very tight half so far. Gonna execute, maybe get a peek tree early on from the chamber. We'll see if the KO peeks this knowing that we have an op.
Here.
It wouldn't be too wise, really. So the knife comes through. We know the KO is playing somewhere around tree. Jermaine, based on last round, is kind of paranoid of the Fade walking through B main again. Gonna take a peek at behind him while our team pushes up catwalk and into tree over towards A site. Peeking mid is Jaden, spots no one. There's a player coming up through mid, also one in market. Their jet has pushed up into B main. Good flash into market, doesn't spot the Fade though. The Fade control does not root anyone as well. Through the corner of the wall, Astra gets a pick. And the rotate's going to start to come out. Oh no, we're falling apart on this round.
Spike down mid.
Suki's going to have to 1v5 here. Nigh impossible. Gets the util down. Rough round there. No kills being traded back. Still a tight game, 5-3. I think it's easier to defend. And based on last week, our players shown that they're better on defense, but didn't get a real chance last week to attack too much. Only 4 rounds maybe on attack. Let's see what our buys look like. We're going to get another full buy actually. So it'll be full buy gets full buy, and the op is traded back to the enemy team. So just really a mirror of the last round. Another split push here. Ish is going to get some info A main. I'm sorry, B main. While Chamber and Revamp play up through mid. Gonna take it kind of slow. They do have the op catwalk, so it's gonna get spotted out here. No trade happens. It's very hard to trade the jet, especially if she has her dash up. Our spike, where's our spike? Spike's on the Sky, which is in B main. On Suki here. I'd be very leery about taking this peek for Jermaine. He does not want to get off. Losing another player here would be really bad. The KO knife gets shot before actually getting any info besides where our players are, but nobody gets shut down. And Jaden's going in, peeking the Astra smoke. Gonna wait for it to go down before we see a push in, maybe. The wall bangs and the wolf gonna tell the enemy's team where we're going. Our two players have actually pushed up mid here. Here we go again. Jaden's on the site with blast packs. Gets a lot of damage on the sky. Doesn't quite get the kill.
One enemy remaining.
Ish is the last one left for Albertus Magnus College. 1v4 situation here. Gonna try and get as many picks as possible. Gets one. But KO when he's ulting can get revived, so... There's actually... Oh, he gets revived for free, so I don't think he lost a gun there. Yeah, he didn't. So only getting actually one pick that round. And the half's kind of starting to go Virginia Tech's favor here. 6-3. Now in their favor. Gotta figure something out here, but we are going to be on another save here. Our economy is really not looking too hot. Losing a couple rounds in a row. We want to start streaking to get the economy up so that when we do lose a round, we can manage to take another one. Or take a loss and be able to bounce back from it. They have 3 people playing A site here as we throw some utilities through. But the Astra smokes are really stopping our advances here. Hard to get in. Pop shots being smoked, the raise.
There.
Bot gonna be able to sniff her out. Doesn't quite connect though. Jaden on the site again. KJ's trapping that down. A lot of kills going in Virginia Tech's way. Now Suki once again finds himself in a 1v5 situation. Suki's going to hide in the corner here. Try and just get a pick as they go to find him. Getting a pick here is pretty big, forcing them to buy. The KJ might come through to a main here. If he doesn't check his corner, Suki might be able to get a cheeky right click on him. I wouldn't peek this if I were you, Suki. Doesn't get the info on the player in wine. We can see kind of a reverse situation happen. If Suki doesn't check this corner, he's going to get shot in the back.
Long.
And that's what happens. So 5-0 round there. Another save round. So now we're going to hopefully see another buy come through. Yes, we can't afford one, but the other team is actually rich. So even if we win this round, we're going to have to fight them with full guns, full utility one more time. They do have the Jet on the operator. She's been playing mid. We have a timeout coming through. I think this is really good. This timeout's probably called by Coach Fusion. Good timeout here. Get the players reset. Kind of figure out what we want to do here. Take you a look. He's giving a pep talk here. These are our players in our esports lounge, all listening to Coach Fusion. We have 35 seconds on the timeout, so... Honestly, what I'm seeing, I just think we need to pick a site and really get in there. The blast packs have been good from Raze, but the follow-up has been kind of strange. When we get the bomb down, we've won, I think, 2 of our 3 rounds that we've gotten the bomb down. So, I think that should be our first priority. If we know the KJ's playing on A site, she locks that down really good. May want to push into boat, or B into boathouse, but 5 seconds left on the timeout. Hopefully we got some good info there from our coach. Player's gonna get back into it. Should get a buy through here. Jaden's got a buy. Jaden's got a buy. Forgets to buy. That's not good. I don't know if he knows. He may just use the ult here though. He didn't buy blast packs though. I think he just forgot to buy. Trading. Ooh, Jet whiffs the off shot. Jermaine takes her out. Advantage here for us currently. Some info gonna come through. Gotta watch out getting sprayed through on this wall. The Fade has an LMG which will go through that wall. Here it comes. Yep, pick through the wall.
Spike down B.
Spike down, but Suki gonna be there right to pick it back up. Trade going through onto Catwalk. KO taking a lot of damage. Another thing that we want to think about here is that they don't have a healer while we do. Damage that we can do to them is going to be much more impactful than damage they do to us, since we can use the sky to heal it back. Our in-game leader is, well, we have a Coach Fusion, but he's not allowed to communicate with our players during the rounds. As far as an in-game leader goes, it might be Ish.
30 seconds left.
I'll let you know on the next one, though. I don't really know if we have somebody dedicated to that role.
Them.
We're going to get the Fatal through. We're going to try and once on the A site here, this is a good play. The action wall comes down. We only have the bomb plant takes 4 seconds. We got to get in there and get the bomb down. Everybody's stuck on this action wall. Doesn't want to push through it. Oh boy. Flashing our own team. We're gonna get the bomb down, but
Last player standing.
around.
One enemy
Actually,
remaining.
didn't even get the bomb down. 4 for 4 coming out there.
Last
Almost
round
gets
in
sprayed
the half.
through the floor. That round there kind of needed to go our way. If that round went our way, it would be 7-4, much closer to a 50-50 half. We can still take it 8-4, which isn't too bad going into defense, but obviously the more the better. Setting up here with the split again, Jermaine's going to put down the teleport towards B main. Gonna maybe peek this mid-jet player here. Astra goes down. The jet ult goes through. She's actually looking at top mid. This will be a good time for Jermaine to peek, but gets traded out. They have a good cross on Jermaine's peek. Revamp. We don't use much from our spawn. Ish gonna get a pick onto the KJ. Why could I not get to Ish? Maybe see an execute on A. When the KJ dies like that, all of her utility that's on A actually gets deactivated, so we won't have to worry about that if we do execute onto A site here. We got one player going up on the flank, but Revamp's watching it. If he can get this shot down, she's gonna spot our fade out, setting up for a lineup. Revamp didn't have the angle on that. And now just Suki and Revamp left to 2v3 here. It's still not a terrible position. We do have the Brim ult. It should just go down no matter what. Suki gonna flash on the site, but no follow-up either. Kind of very strange
30
setup
seconds
here.
left.
Have another flash from Sky, and they're gonna try to go B, but they
Last
have no
player
time.
standing.
Asher gonna get the pick mid. It's gonna look like this half is gonna go 9-3 in the favor of Virginia Tech. Only 10 seconds left. He's
seconds
definitely
left.
not getting the bomb down. I mean, there's no winning this right now for Revamp. Still gonna go down. 9-3 half in favor of Virginia Tech. Sometimes these
Switching
halves
sides.
can be extremely polarizing, though. We may play very, very good on defense. I've seen games go 12-0 and then sides flip. The other team goes 12-0, you go into overtime. So let's see what the setup is. Last week we had our Fade and Raze playing on A site while Chamber played mid. Suki and Revamp on the Sky and Brim over on B site. So the same setup that we saw from last week. Ish has a lineup to spot out A main here, but Virginia Tech looks like they're setting up onto B here. So let's take a look at Revamp and Suki, see how they play this.
You know what to do.
The smokes coming through for Revamp should stop a really hardcore push, but with a jet on the enemy team, she can just dash through to make a play, is always the concern. And Jermaine's actually setting up in Market. Astra balls are going to go down. Those are how she sets up her smokes. It should be a giveaway on which site they're going. Usually teams on pistol don't want to... Alright, good pick from Revamp there. Jermaine gets a pick as well.
Down B.
Another trade coming in. 3v3 situation now. Frag gonna come out on Revamp, and he's just going to get sprayed through the smoke there. Not much he can do. Didn't have a lot of health, but did delay the attackers a little bit. We have
player
Ish and
standing.
Revamp... I'm sorry, Ish and Jaden
Spike
coming
planted.
up. Ish gets picked mid, and Jaden gonna peek mid-market here. Hopefully get another pick. Picks up a Ghost. Far better gun than the Classic. See if he can trade 1 or 2 back here. Even clutch the round would be huge. Couple whiffs there. Now 10-3 in favor of Virginia Tech.
Where are you?
Yeah, I see the 9-3 curse mentioned in chat. Actually funny. For those of you that don't know, 9-3 is seen as a curse. If you're winning 9-3, you're like destined to lose the game. A little bit of Valorant lore on you. So same setup here. We're going to get the Brim and Sky on B. Chamber's going to play... I kind of want us to pick 3 people onto a site here. We're going to be on a save round. If we lose this round, it's going to be 11-3. It's going to be extremely hard for us to come back. Ish pushing up. Only has a stinger. No kills go through on the A push. Jermaine is the only one left on A. That was a light buy for us too. This is going to really hurt if we can't at least trade a couple more kills. Our economy is not going to be looking any good for next round.
Spike planted.
As soon as this Astra smoke drops. Nice shot from Jermaine, trading 1 back. We have Suki coming in through tree here. Breaking the wall. Jermaine. The Jets are very low. 1 shot will kill her. Suki flashes through, but nobody follows up on it. The flash is already faded off of Astra, while KJ gets a flank on our 2 mid players. Another round going over to Virginia Tech.
Where are you?
So 11-3 here. We kind of have to make a miracle run now. If we lose 1 more round, the best we can do is tie and send it into overtime. And 11-3, kind of not looking great for us at the moment. And we don't even have a bye this round. This is going to be extremely hard to win. Although, if the players don't buy here and they lose this round, they'll be able to buy next round. So they may be playing for the tie into overtime, which is actually smart. They can force up here to stop the winning, but they're probably better off just trying to win a... Oh, nice shot from Jermaine. Into B site. Jermaine's still playing this market. The wall's going to go down here, so he's going to have to break it to get into sight. Our players from B are rotating over. 3v4 situation.
Spike planted.
This Astra's really locking us down hard with the utility. Spraying our player from market. Ish goes down as well. Jaden going to try and blast pack on, but gets sprayed down by the SMGs too. Extremely hard round to win, and another save round for us.
Match point.
Let's see if we can buy up. If we go on a win streak here, we can maybe get a tie going through. Tie would send us into overtime with a chance to win it, so... We're going to get mostly AKs and LMG bought in for Suki. Suki's probably going to hold B main with that, which is actually what we saw against us last half. You can spray through this wall, get some picks if they decide to go B main, but they're kind of setting up for A main here. A lot of smokes going down. Not a lot of info. Jermaine pushing up through mid, gonna get picked by the Jet. I feel like it's too aggressive. Still setting up mid here. Revamp gonna be here. Oh man, if only we could see Reese would have sprayed the smoke. Jaden gonna get a couple picks mid. It's still 2v3. He should push back. They really need to get them to come to them. The B pick comes down from KJ onto Suki. So 1v3 situation for AMC's life here in game 1. They know that Raze is going to be on A site, so probably just get the safe plan B, and Raze will have to play on a retake.
Spike planted. You should run.
The KJ ult's going to come out too, so when KJ ults like that, you can't walk in it, otherwise you basically get stunned. Good shot from Jaden, trades one back.
Attackers win.
First game doesn't go our way. Game 2, we'll see the fist bumps come around in our esports room here. Tough one to lose, but got to keep the morale up for game 2. This is a best of 3 set, so we're not out of it yet. Take a look at the scoreboard here too. Jaden, our top fragger this game. We actually had 3 people with 9 kills, while the enemy team pretty much all above us, unfortunately. Didn't really get to play on defense side at all. Only maybe 4 rounds, 5 rounds. Check out the timeline here. A lot going in Virginia Tech's favor. Hopefully we get to maybe the second map will be on Virginia Tech's map pick while we get to pick which side we want to start on. After that showing on attack, we may want to pick defense first, but it's really up to the players. They've been scrimming a lot. They probably know how they want to play the map better than I do. So. Sitting in the pregame lobby. I'm going to put the logo up again. Can I get some noise in chat, please? I think our players need a pick-me-up after that game. Especially if you're in the Campus Center Lounge. Like I said, they can hear you. Please, let's hear it. I'll be back for game 2. All right, coming to you with game 2 now. Albertus Falcons versus Virginia Tech. I'm actually joined by 2 more commentators here. What's your names, guys?
Andre.
Andre and
Clive.
And Clive. All right, so not going to hear just me anymore. Let's get some noise for game 2 here. On Icebox, actually a map we haven't played yet. We are going to start off on, I believe, attack again. Yeah, so
Hopefully,
interesting. Yeah,
hopefully they did learn something from last game. It did kind of fall apart in some places, but I'm hoping they play more as one unit more than separate units by themselves.
Yeah, we got a couple different agent picks out here. We subbed the Raze out for our Jet. KO is in for Sky, so we don't have a healer this game, as well as Viper and Sova coming through. I believe Jermaine's still going to be the player on the chamber here. Yes, he is.
And we do see the Fade that actually switched to the KO, so I'm actually excited to see what Ish can do with the KO here.
Yeah, and setting up early here for A. When I walked over, I heard them talking about the Viper walls here, so we got a flank coming in, though.
Big flank.
A big flank from 3 of the enemy players. Where's Revamp on the flank? He's gonna spot it out, get some damage over onto Yoru. Not terrible, but we do have sight now with that happening. But we gotta watch both our front and our back.
We are now in post lane, so hopefully they don't play too aggressive here because we're down.
You gotta play off the EQs, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, playing time super huge. Put some more pressure on the enemy team. Suki Ish gonna get a pick here.
Last player standing.
Suki 1v1 versus Sova.
This could be beautiful. If he doesn't overpeak, just wait for defuse.
He hears him.
Whip.
Try to get back behind the
so
wall.
close, so
no
close.
time, yeah. So actually a pretty good start to this round, only losing to 1 player.
That is a lot of guns down.
Yeah, a lot of guns down. We might see kind of a weird buy from Virginia Tech because of that.
Definitely would be a soft buy.
We're obviously, I think, going to have a full save here. We got light shields coming out for Jaden and for Revamp. Not terrible. I believe we can still afford to buy next round. Actually going to force
Soft buy
up.
here.
Actually forcing up.
Okay.
I kind of like this. A is a lot of tight angles.
Yeah, yes.
There's a lot of corner watching, the boxes you can play off, the zip lines, all of that. There's a lot of spots you need to watch there.
Yeah, so SMGs actually aren't terrible here, and if they think that Virginia Tech didn't buy full shields, they could be well ahead in the econ here, so it's kind of smart play. KO Flash is coming through the wall. Jet's on site. Let's
A
check
bit
out.
aggression from Jet here.
Walking to the
Takes
right. Oh, doesn't check the corner.
Oh, that's 2 down. Okay.
1 enemy remaining.
Some good replays coming out. But it is a 1v3.
Shotgun coming through. Onto Revamp. Force up there, going to make this 3rd round by really weird, probably a full save if I'm not mistaken.
I wonder if they're going to stay with going A or they're going to try to switch it to B here.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing because, like we said, the A peaks are so close. So if they're gonna have kind of this weird buy with short range guns, A is probably better to go. However, it hasn't worked for the last 2 rounds, right?
Yeah, and I think they're going to expect it at this point, unless they feel like now is the time to go B and this is all a mind game.
What I have noticed though is they have been more confident on their pushes here, a lot faster.
Yes.
So that's a big sign right there.
KO knife comes through, and I believe it actually hits that Viper. So the Viper utility not going to be a factor for at least another couple seconds here.
I did get intel with it as well. Versa was about to scan. See who they get there. That seemed like a shot.
Nice
Good pick
shot
on the
from
Viper.
Jermaine.
Wow. Refrag damage.
Wall comes down from the Viper. The Jet gets a trade.
We're now in 2v4.
Last player standing.
2v4, tough round.
Still,
Still,
Suki, but that's okay. That's okay.
it's still a light buy here.
Only down 3. This doesn't mean they're out. This is still they can still come back for sure.
So if we look again, now we're going to see some of the Vandals purchased up. Suki's definitely going to be able to buy that too. So round 4 going to be our first true full buy round here. Not full utility, but we're pretty dang close. A lot of agents we haven't seen. I think we played the same comp twice in a row last week.
Yeah.
So a lot of these guys, first time on the KO, Jet, Sova. I think that was a lot of damage onto the chamber there.
Yeah,
He's
that
down to like
definitely
30 HP. They do not have a healer. They actually do have the Sage this round, so he might get healed up. He actually
Yeah, he
does.
did,
Let's get healed up.
Trading with the slow walk up B lane here. So trade's going through mid. Actually, 2 Virginia Tech players going down. Revamp peeking mid
It's good
with the
numbers.
Sova.
They might actually rotate back to A. I feel like they know everybody's on that other side, that B side of the map, so we could actually
Another frag from Jaden. Gonna get them into B.
4v2 here.
4v2, kind of your pick. A nice pick over by the Sage, getting the push on to yellow.
They still got smoked out.
Wall going out.
KO flash. I definitely got that Sage.
I think she looked away. Might not be a full flash. She doesn't push it though. Getting the spike down is Revamp. Misses the frag on Sova. We're gonna have the Suki ult go down here. Revamp's half HP, but this Viper ult can really lock down a site.
Yeah. This could actually be a huge play for AMC here.
Last player standing.
Pick gonna go down onto yellow. Very hard to see Suki in the smoke. This is actually a pretty good spot. They can only
Sure.
really peek him from the front. Time is ticking. You hear the ticking getting faster. They may have put a Sage Wall up on the... Gotta be very careful. There's the wall. He actually binks it off to the side. Gets one! She's not dead. Oh, no!
So close. That's tragic right there. That would have been a really good play if the Sage didn't put that wall.
So he doesn't get picked off at the end there, but if you don't know, the Viper ult takes you down to 1 HP, and when he shot the molly, it would have killed her, but just a little off right there. And with the wall coming up, couldn't shoot her. Very close round, tight round. Ish gonna get a full buy. Suki saves his gun from last round, so he's gonna have a Vandal here. Gonna need to see a full save from Jermaine. He might be able to get an ult orb and get his ult up. So...
But they only got the Sage over there. Jaden goes down by the... Yo.
Yeah, missing that, but we actually did see Jermaine get the ult orb and thus can ult, giving our full team a full buy here, basically.
Seems like a slow attack round here. They're thinking about A, but it seems like everybody's kind of watching different angles here.
Yeah, kind of trying to play off maybe some contact, get a pick, especially with the op that's coming through now. They decide to get aggressive through this mid. Jermaine just 1 click away. You can actually hear that sort of jumping around.
Drone.
Not sure if the drone spotted him out.
I think he got off the drone right before he peeked it.
Revamp with the head peek over into mid here. Very slow round. 40 seconds left. The shot come through in mid. Somebody pushed up to Jermaine with maybe a slight whiff. 5v4.
30 seconds left.
We can get it executed on the site. We still have the numbers advantage. Ish with the ult gonna try to get into B main here. KO Knife going down. Sage is suppressed. He's gonna peek through. Sees the man Snowman. Doesn't get shot up. Good peek from Ish. Get a grenade out. Lock off that heat. Jermaine with another shot. Ish spraying down. Gets one. Doesn't get two.
Sova does have an ult. Sova's going on flame.
Oh no!
But
So
it did
close.
go down, and then there's the pick right
Beautiful.
there. Beautiful. They
Using a
shot
lot of
these.
util here. They should get the Sova ult to come through too.
Last player
Molly.
Ooh,
A lot of time ticking. Molly's still left.
I play
he's gonna
come
get
out
half
here.
plant.
Oh, so
almost
close.
huge, and he got
You might have had it. You might have had it.
Wait, what?
Close.
Oh,
I
very
think it's because
close.
that Sova had it
Good
half
thing
and
I
he
was
peeked.
with you.
Yep.
Yes.
But that was super close. That was a really good play out of him.
These rounds are just so close from going in our way. What's the one thing that we think can tip the scales, really? The kill counts are very close here.
Yeah, I think, I mean, in terms of fragging, I think they're doing great, but I think when they get in that post plant, I feel like that's kind of where they fall apart. I feel like they're over peaking instead of playing on defuse, but if they tighten that up, I definitely think that they can pull this back for sure.
Yeah, they just gotta secure that final post plant. You gotta hold those angles and not peek out.
For sure.
A lot of damage onto the chamber.
Wow, that chamber is super weak. And if they deny that chamber from getting to that sage, that could be a really good pick for the team.
Here comes our players up B main and the mid split onto
Flash
B.
goes out. Oh, super weak. That sage is now down. That chamber can't be healed. Super weak now.
Yeah, 2 players super weak for
This can
Virginia
definitely-
Tech. The bomb's gonna go
Plant's
down
going
again.
down. Oh, this is a good attack
Nice
round.
frag.
Beautiful
Beautiful
push.
frag. Wow.
Another one.
Another
Let's
one.
go, Jaden.
Okay.
There is a Euro
We're
on
up.
flank. Jeremy's gonna run into him.
Jaden gonna peek out.
Last player
They're
standing.
losing numbers here. It's now 1v2.
2 with the lockdown again on site though. Spotted out.
The shoulder peek got him.
So
and,
close.
and this is kind of the point I was making in the last round. It was definitely where they got a little too overconfident because of the numbers. I definitely think that they did really well the first time.
Good try.
I am seeing the improvement on attacking was a lot better from last round. It's just improved. Like the improvement, a lot more confidence here and a lot more coordination.
Yeah, really just I mean, even last round, just a couple seconds away from that bomb going off and
Yeah.
giving us the round. Just need to be able to lock it down for just a couple extra seconds, really. Stop the pushes. Maybe we're using too much util on the entry. Don't
Yeah.
have enough to stop a retake.
Right.
Still have a full buy, so you get streak money in this game. So since we've lost 6 in a row, we have a good amount of cash still to buy, even though we keep losing rounds.
Seems like that sage plays B. It's a good pick on the Sova there. Right down mid. Our chamber's taking a little bit of HP damage there, but that's okay.
I have the spike.
Spike down B.
Nice pick,
Good
your
pick on
man.
the sage.
Here we go again.
Another push up. They're gonna sniff this out since it's the same exact thing that happened last round.
Yeah, that ult's going out. They're not in a close point. Hopefully they played a little slower this time, but with numbers, I feel like they could do really good this round. Tag on the Viper.
Nice.
Last player standing.
All right, revamp versus the world here. Not quite able to get it done. We keep getting the bomb down.
Seems like things are playing out a lot similar.
Good try.
I feel like they're falling into the exact same mistakes, so I feel like it's starting to become predictable for Virginia Tech here.
Yeah, and I'm really hoping a timeout comes in through. Yeah, as I said, I think the timeout here is huge. They need to regroup, figure out what we need to do to take these next 5 rounds.
Yeah.
This half going 7-5 is completely different than 9-3. So
The beginning push is working. They're getting it through. It's just that, again, post-plant. The post-plant just, they gotta stop peeking and just hold at different angles there and let them come into the crosshair.
Because they're getting amazing picks off the start. They're getting the healer down. They get they get their incel down. They're taking out the KO, the Sova. Those are huge picks, especially getting out the I'm sorry, not the KO. The Sage, their Sova. Getting those characters out changes the game for the other team. They can't heal. They don't have intel, but that post plant is where they fall apart.
I mean, giving credit where credit's due, the retakes have been pretty good for Virginia.
sure, yeah.
And, I mean, they're holding down the site pretty good, too, making us waste a lot of util to get in initially.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if we can save that, get some more picks, try to get double sight lines here. That way, if we can trade or even get a pick in our favor, try and get something going our way.
Yeah, and then the chat's saying just got to get smarter with team.
Yeah, I think we are seeing a little bit of that. Trying to play off each other a little more.
like I said at the beginning, I feel like playing as a unit would definitely be very well in their favor, especially for attack. I think that's where it matters most. Trying to get in there, take sight, not so much as fast as possible, but without wasting so much util and losing too many players.
Yeah, the enemy Viper are going to come through very early here. They're trying not to make A site even an option. Like, don't even think about it. Jaden's still posturing here for A site. A lot of our players send a mid.
I wonder if they're going to try to take a different approach at B or come to A.
Getting some damage onto the Sova in mid.
Did see Sova's head there. This goes down to the Sova.
Jermaine follows up,
that's
and
3
oh my
down.
god,
Wow.
another frag.
Player standing.
Here we
Spike
go,
down, mid.
8 and a 1v5
Gun
here.
here.
What?
Just a classic.
Only a classic. You might be able to pick
I
up
got the
Spectre here.
spike.
1v5
He's gonna
isn't
find something.
impossible here.
That's a fake. That's
a real
actually
one.
fake. That's a real one. Oh no.
It would have. That was definitely enough damage for it to turn and flash. That's just really unfortunate there.
I'm not sure why he didn't keep shooting, because when you shoot that Yoru clone once, it goes off. He should have known.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
I think he just got the kill. I mean, a couple bullets to the head, but Spectre doesn't do all the damage in the world.
No, it doesn't. Most of the suppressed weapons don't actually one tap. So
Yeah, exactly.
that is really unfortunate. That would have been a really good pick too. I feel like he would have been able to fall back on that without taking any damage for sure.
The optimistic thing about that round is we don't have to deal with the Viper ult this round, so we
That
have to
is
get a
very
pick
true.
of which site we go to.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful that Sova though mid.
It's down. That'd be up.
Yeah, I believe that coming
Jaden
over B
pushing.
lane. Jaden pushing up. The op's gonna peek him again. He's not looking at it. Shoulder peek.
Careful that up.
Last player standing.
He's actually last.
Spike down,
Advisor.
attacker spawn.
Nice
Okay,
pick.
good pick.
Oh,
He's got the knife. The
Yeah.
Sage with a nice walk flank around. 1 kill going in our favor here. Need to figure something out. 9-3 needs to happen for this half, really.
I'm hoping for a comeback. I feel like they're learning from this, and I hope that their defense is a lot tighter. But they are getting very good on attack here.
Actually, forcing up here too. Not a full buy. A couple of our players have stingers. A couple of our one of our players has phantom.
and Jermaine's gonna go with the chamber all.
Yeah, try to get a pick and an orb. Try to get the chamber rolled up. Gonna suppress on the B. Going B fast or A fast here. I like this. I feel like we waste too much time.
Yeah, this is great aggression here. Spike could definitely go down right here, and they do have the numbers for a good post point.
We do have the Viper ult again. Let's see if we can actually get the time to run
This can
down.
go great. Okay.
So not a single player dying on either side. Jermaine with a pick there
Okay.
first.
2 down for us, but that's okay.
There we
Nice
go.
pick.
Nice pick,
Beautiful.
Player standing.
Ish. Ish is
Oh,
the
he
last
dropped
one
his
left for
gun?
Albertus here.
Okay, he has the Vandal. Oh.
One pick.
Oh, so close.
Once again, just another time we plant the bomb and can't quite finish it.
Yeah. I think our Vipers should have definitely just sprayed back at that Sage. Took a lot of damage from the Vandal there, and then I guess expected the Sage to stop shooting, but definitely could have got that frag out. It would have changed the round for sure.
Yeah, the Vandal is very prone when you shoot through smokes like that. You can really see where the bolt's coming from, opposed
Yeah.
to something that's silenced. However, we always got to remember too, we can see the players through the smoke.
Yeah, it is very
He might
true.
not have been
Yeah.
too sure. And with the last rounds being so close, may have just wanted to stay alive, stay within the Viper roll, get the time to come down. Jermaine coming through with the chamber roll here. On the A site.
Seems like a more passive push here.
Recon getting a first frag for Virginia Tech. Ish is up through maze. So much is just closed off in Viper.
And then
Nice
the light on
pick.
it. Beautiful.
Good entry.
Nice nade. Gonna go above, see what we can get.
He actually had to double take it because
Spike down.
he got
A.
fooled by that once.
That is true. That is very true. Beautiful
Good
pick on the
pick.
stage. Nice.
So 3v3 situation. All the players here very healthy. A lot of info being coming out by this.
Player
Nice.
standing.
Again, the rebound.
Oh,
And
Wow. That was a really good round at the beginning there for them.
Portal closed.
Yeah.
They
Last
definitely held
round
that down
before
right
the
at the
switch.
beginning. Good picks, good everything. Was it once again the post point?
Yeah, just extremely close rounds. I mean, I really feel like the score's 11-0, but it could so easily just be like 6-5.
yes, it could be easily 6-5 right now. I feel like if they even adjusted earlier in the past game, they could have made it even towards them being 6-5 in the head this game. But it's just that close game, and if they get that going, they could actually win this game, but they're probably going to switch to defense here soon.
Yeah, last round and a half. Oh, I mean, 11-1 here just for morale might just be worth it,
Yeah.
you know?
But that got also
KO coming through for Ish. Gonna get a push onto B site here. Looks like the enemy team's trying to take retake. Oh, how is she not blind? She's gonna stay over Ish's body. Two of them peeking. Chamber gonna trade the player near Snowman. Now a 3v2 in Virginia Tech's favor.
For the Euro,
Yoru coming through, revamp with the spray down. The wall is up. It's gonna be very hard. They know the Sova what's coming through here. Peeking yellow. Suki needs the world here. Oh, he's got people coming from everywhere, but huge spray
so
down.
close.
good effort.
But
by
he did
Suki.
get 2 down.
Switching sides. Match point.
All right, 12-0 half. That's tough. I mean, you might be able to make a comeback if you get streaks in this game. It could one crush the enemy team's morale, and two, you can just have an econ advantage,
For sure.
ult advantage from all the points. So, see if we can get some sort of comeback mounted here. But first half not looking too good for us.
Someone said, gotta start taking advantage of being up a player. I definitely agree. I feel like they do lose numbers really fast. I think when they see that they're up numbers, I feel like they get a little overconfident, and I think that is the downfall of some of their attack rounds there.
Time to mix things up.
It could be. We're gonna see Jet taking a really forward position here, try to get early information on B. May not be able to hear this. This is actually good. He should. Trigger discipline here is huge, but the Sova coming out. All right,
That's
for
a good
one.
pick. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a refrag. The numbers are now even. Nice shot.
The
Wow.
jumping chamber still
Wow.
gets the headshot. Peek the smoke again. Maybe revamp with
Okay.
a trade over.
Beautiful.
They're gonna have to back off 2v4. Albertus defense coming through.
Yeah, and they got B locked down.
One enemy
Nice.
remaining.
Yellow, the
Wow.
frag from
Spike
Suki.
down, B.
See, that's the double sight line right there. She's looking at Jermaine while Suki can get the frag off. What do you do? Nothing.
And Spike is down. So she has to play for Spike.
The KO knife gonna actually see that she's still there as well. She's probably just gonna try and get some picks. 4v1 on pistol rounds extremely hard. Bombs down, gonna be sighted out here.
They're getting a little aggressive on her there. So
Surrounded.
revamp on just a long flank here as well.
I would be careful on how hard you push him.
Yeah.
But
Well, I mean,
I think
there it is.
First round going around.
Nice.
there we go.
This
It's
could
a
be
little
the
bit of
start.
smile.
This could be the exactly. This could be the start to a beautiful comeback here.
Yeah, the morale gain from that. I mean, just seeing one go your way.
Yeah.
We got
Look at that. The morale in the room is way better now.
Yeah, sorry we didn't pan over to the camera, but in our room, smiles, fist bumps going around. It's a good sign. However, the darkness looming over is that one round means the game goes to Virginia Tech here.
That is true.
In we go.
Actually, another thing that Virginia Tech here did well, didn't get greedy, force up. They're just going to still play the save round. They got 11 rounds to play with here.
All
So
in
is
mid.
a spot that could
this
destroy.
is going to be very scary. Jermaine with the first pick here. Another one for a
Okay, but that
revamp.
is
Spike
Spike
down,
down.
mid.
Spikes down mid.
One
Jermaine going to get the
Enemy
flank.
remaining.
Clean one! Clean one!
Wow. That was nice. Yes.
There we go.
I didn't quite get it, but Coach Fusion fist bumping everywhere in our room. Smiles around from Ish. We get 2. That's huge.
Great. It is good that they are really solid on defense. Like I said before, it will definitely change the game if they keep this up.
Moonwalk, I believe this is the D1 school from Virginia Tech.
Yeah, actually it is, yeah.
Teo got his knife out early. Gonna try and get some info of where Virginia Tech's going. Durant gonna play mid. Revamp also looking at mid just from a different angle. First trade goes on to, I believe, B. Jaden pushed up really heavily there. We're gonna need to rotate a player over to take his spot.
They got to be careful of that ice wall from Sage.
Yeah, Sage actually on B site, very able to lock this down and get a free plant.
There it goes.
As you were saying,
But yeah, there's the wall right there. Yeah.
Spike planted.
And now we're in a
2v5.
5 here. Okay. So I wonder how they're gonna play this post plan.
This will be rough, but it's still possible to come back here.
Oh, 100%, yes.
Teleport's
Is that-
ready.
Last player standing.
Now in a 1v5.
1v5 for,
Spectre not doing enough damage there again.
yeah, Albertus' life on the line here.
Sage gonna try to go for the knife kill. Suki's not gonna
Kind
let
of
that
bad
happen.
mannered if I gotta say something.
Yeah,
I
for
agree.
sure.
Suki's
They're actually all
Yeah.
gonna push for the win here.
The double spray down doesn't matter too much. Peak coming out, double peak
Attackers
there,
win.
and Albertus is gonna fall 13-2 in game 2 as well. So, Albertus unfortunately losing 2-0 here to Virginia Tech, but a lot of life shown on game 2, I really think.
I definitely think this could be a big learning match, I guess you can call it, for their attack. But it seemed like midway through they actually started to pick up, and I think they're gonna do great next week.
Yeah, I mean, I feel kind of like on the inverse of what happened last week. Kind of making us show that, you know, we still got to put in the work. Like,
Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm.
And like you said, we only had like a total of 6 attack rounds on our last game, so
Yeah, there wasn't
Yeah.
too much to pick up from that.
So
a lot of info going down. There's still a lot of season left. It's only our
Yeah,
second
for
game
sure.
of 7. Still very playoffable. I mean, we don't know who the other teams in our league, just how good they are or what they're good at. So looking forward to next week, really.
For sure.
Do you guys have any other closing thoughts? Thank you for joining me on commentary, by
No problem.
by
I
the
might
way.
be here next week.
All right, let's go. I like it.
This is great. It was a great game, and I'm hoping for the best next week. I think we definitely got it. It was good to see some of the great advice for the team in the chat. So I hope when they come back, they can see where they messed up at.
yes, our team does rewatch the Twitch and seeing the stream to practice off of it, so they'll probably take all your advice, guys, and they'll appreciate it.
Yeah, and so just to close off tonight, our Valorant matches usually happen at 7 p.m. on Wednesday, and Rocket League is usually Monday at 7 or 8. They usually change times a little bit. We also have League of Legends starting next week, so look forward to some of that as well. But yeah, this is Jeremy signing off with
Andre.
And Clay.
all right. Chat, we'll see you next week or next time we pick up. And if you're in our lounge, we'll see you in a second. Good night, guys.
Night.